これから配信を始めます。
はい、じゃあ配信を始めます。よし。続きから。一応これ時間があるんだ、このゲーム概念的に。これでは、まずは、あらすじ書きますか。あらすじ。主人公は、エヴァさんから、自分が記憶喪失だった。喪失だった。どうやら、警官で、自分は、警官って字が何のこれなんだよ。警官で、7日前から、めちゃくちゃな映画を、していたらしい。これは、ハーブ。目で記憶をなくしたのか。したのか。自分に変な考えがいろいろ方を言いかけてくるぞ。操作したら、どうやら、この町の労働組合会社のストライキが来期運送が 関係、そうだ。会社側のバーから、労働組合の制度の不正調査協力する代わりに労働組合の不正を捜査すると言われた。こんな感じかな。あらすじ、主人公が目が覚めたら記憶喪失だ。どうやら自分は警官で7日前からめちゃくちゃな捜査をしていたらしい。ハブでも決めて捜査を記憶をなくしたのか。自分の中には変な存在がいろいろ語りかけてくると捜査したらどうやらこの町の労働組合と会社のストライキ紛争が関係ありそうだ。会社側のババアから労働組合の捜査に協力する代わりに労働組合の不正を捜査するように言われた。組合の不正だね。OK。こんな感じで。よいしょ。で、どこに行けばいいんだ？ここ？
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamation. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep. Large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large
racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town.
珍しくない。どこに行けばいいんだろう。なんか落ちてる。なんだ？
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
これは違うな。もう行かなくては。この先に来て、まあいいや、もうちょっと周りに行くか。こいつは？
Welcome to it. Do continue, sir.
Come on, man. The hooler. It's just a greeting.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here. That I should watch. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
話も落ち着いたところで聞きたいことがあるんだ。
Whatever you say, officers.
You could ask him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching. Maybe he was present.
あ、そうだ。靴底見せてもらおうか。靴底見せてくれ。
Been admiring the stompers, huh? Sure thing. Check them out.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
その靴底どうなってる？
It's Revachol.
だが。そんなブーツどこで手に入れる？
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
だがなぜだ？
For when the invasion comes, the last thing they'll see before the lights go out is illustrious Revachol.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
どっちにしろこれは俺が探してたブーツじゃ
The
ないし
man
な。
bites his lip and drops the near-finished cigarette lingering between his fingers. He
何を
reaches
運んでる
for
ん
it.
だ？
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's
Strike,いつからやってんだ？
wet on the strike. Oh, they've been at it
1
for
ヶ
a
月、2ヶ
while.
月。
A month, 2 months maybe. But this here
だ
is
からこい
just
つ
the
は先
last
週
week
く
or
らい
so.
からここにあるな。
Apples.
リンゴだよ。
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
リンゴだと？
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
ハーブについてはどう思う？
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
なぜだ？
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from... They know they can't beat us in a fair fight. So they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage. Racial economic sabotage.
つまりあんたは
Not in, not
こぎ出して
out.
もね。
I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
ターミナル B を使ったハーブ蜜については何も知らな
I
いんだ
don't
な。
know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
ならなぜあんたはここに残ってるんだ？
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
来る途中でトレーラーのドアが開いてるトラックだった。
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
If they were getting drunk inside the whirling in rags,
なぜトラ
how
ッ
could they
クの
know
強
who
盗の
broke
犯人を
into
知って
the
いる？
lorry?
なぜ強盗したのがキプトだと言えるんだ？
What? Aren't we allowed to say that he's a kips who do all the stealing around here? That's not road to science, man. 世界はロケット開発さえされておらず、このマグカップ、あんたのじゃないか？ Oh man, oh man, that's great.
あんたのか？
God man. Thanks for that,
だ
but
が俺のじゃない。
He doesn't live in Martinez.
彼はマルティニエーズに住んでいない。ハーブを咲いているのは誰だ？さっきは何を言えられて
it's
たんだ？
about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
よいしょ。 そうだな、生物学的決定論の話。
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge, you know. You
なるほど、あん
might
たは
want
レ
to
イシストなの
change
か。
the
なるほど。
topic. That is, bury your head
なる
on
ほ
the
ど、誰
sand
かさ、
like
嫌われ者の
I'm
ようだ
not the only one. Look, I've read books. The science of people who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously. Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed the problem?
Cultural victory? What is this then?
Oh?
俺は別の
Go
話をし
right
たい。
ahead.
Lieutenant Kisaragi's stern expression remains unchanged. But not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks, wriggled out of it. What happened? Did your balls shrivel up? You had plenty
フ
of
ァイナル
chances
B
to
で
get
ハー
off
ブ
this.
添えてるの
Isn't
誰
it
だ？
obvious? Fucking Sealang. That beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling
Sealang.
drug. He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really,
そいつはど
just
こにいる？
follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
Yes, yes. Where?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sealang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. You
た
can't
だ
miss
気を
him.
つけろよ。
Just watch yourselves.
大抵ここから少し南に行ったところにいる。
His tribe are natural liars. It's in their
犯人
blood.
はあいつ
I
と間違
wouldn't
い
be
ない。
so sure about it. Not until we've heard what...
Guess so.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota. No, no. When the blood and flesh call, there is no fascism, Brota. You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, Brota. There's a slow... It is one of betrayal and...
南だって。ここなんだ。あ、なんかくだらねえ店だな。お、マグネシウムいいね。やったぜ。
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you?
それはあんたの人
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
50
The
年
men
代
have
何
small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need
他にい
plastic?
つは
Back in Methka, during the time of the rebel, until you came along, that is.
他にも聞きたいことがある。
Why not,
好
Harife?
きにすればいい。
It's not like I have anything better to do in
あん
this
たハーブについ
household.
て知ってることがあ
What
るそう
do
だ。
I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
分かったならば
The
別の
woman
質問させてもらおう。
sways her wrinkled shell back and forth, a strange grin
ぼん
across.
やりして
She's
たけど
just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get...
So he doesn't think
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much
わか
time.
った、
A
私
hell
は
dream is what it is.
あと何を運んでる
Diamonds.
ダイヤモンド
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous
So
if I
that-
whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine. I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago.
国が
Besides,
金製
I
品
don't
だったら
drive
どうす
then
る
it's contraband, Loman. What?
Bad hand. Hermenegildos' bad hand. Strangled
今
through.
のところは以
Yes,
上だ。
go. In
お、何
Hello again, officer. How are things?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
箱の中を漁る。
These are all boring. Boring third. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material,
今は私
very cool.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes.
Save the economy. That sounds.
箱の
You
中
find
に
your hands deep in tattered.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand. Buy
価
second-hand.
値のありそうなも
Keep
のを
the
探す。
economy moving.
No good. All you can come up with are some treated wool pants. You
No luck? Why not take another look, officer? Keep supporting the economy.
今は立ち去る。
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls,
I can see you have a taste for luxury, officer.
スニーカー
a
を調
pair
べる
of。found ultras. The
Those sneakers, mister.
only? That's madness. Found ultra. We're the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine.
スニーカーを調べる。
These once respectable speakers have been conquered.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers.
哀れなスピ
The
ーカーだ。
sneakers are... No, don't pity them,
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat.
買わせてくれない
No
か。
way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi
だがスピー
socialist.
カーは必要
Well,
なんだ。
if you want them, but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the... If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too...
Damn. So you have to buy the sneakers first.
金ない。立ち去る。これは指なしか。
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
最近何かトラブルは
I
ないのか
haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have
Who are your customers usually?
all kinds of people come through here. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
かなりのコレク
It
ションだな。
keeps me entertained.
あんたは捜査の助けに。俺らあんた銃を持ってたりしないのか
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
七に入れと銃。
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God.
七に入れてたんだ。
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
かな。ったやつも警官だったか。
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her, truth be told,
そうい
she
う
was
怖いキャラだったっ
terrifying.
け。
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it? You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
買ったやつがどこにいるかわかる。
My apologies, officer, but
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have
俺
to
があんたに銃を撃たれ
you,
て。
you were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon, and I don't like keeping guns around the shop for, of course.
あんたは捜査の助けになってくれるかもしれない。
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
最近あった首吊り事件について何か知
I
ら
do
ない。
my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery.
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
実はそのなくした銃について
Sure
聞きたいん
thing.
だ。ああ、
Sure, man.
他に用ができた。何これ。
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets. Big men on big horses, clad in
こい
lamella.
つは何者だ。
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about
多い
this.
制
They're
服
not。all blue. These figurines also
こ
wear
れ一体
gold.
何だ。
Which ones? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of
像
the
を調べ
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols.
You're probably talking about the revolution. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win. Maybe.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
こいつはなんだ。
Oh, that's the headless
Green-ashi.
foam rider.
エイリンの乗り手だよ。誰だって。
The headless phone rider. It's at 50 cents. Bargain price.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head.
0.5 なら買ってもいいか。
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky?
That was a very smooth. The boomboxes on the shelf look well. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
このラジカ
It's
セ
a
だわ。
Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
あ、足んねえ。話は以上だ。なんか売れっかな。
Hello again. How can I help you?
あれ、売りたかったな。まあいいか。ちょっと待って。これ
A couple of indicator lights are missing. This panel usually closes the wall.
G'day to you, officers.
調子はどうだい？
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock,
これ
carving
何
up
をして
a
る？
generous
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreck.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
こいつはなんで派手にぶち壊れてしまったんだ？
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of... Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market. Yeah, not really much else. Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not? A rusting control. This panel
レバーを
usually
上に
closes.
引く。
Pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks and nothing happens. Nothing happens. A cold. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
これなんだこれ。カラーボトルがいっぱいあるぞ。水。カラーボトルが手に入ったな。売れんだっけこれ。
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfied.
0.3 だって。安っ。お前話したっけ？あ、話したわ。
worn and beaten wooden planks.
We can sit on benches after we've solved.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full, a thick layer that's Kuno. Under the graffito, you know this, around the large wooden building.
Yes?
お前別に用はないや。俺が用はな、これね。これ。邪魔、キム。キム邪魔。キサラギか。ちょっとトイレ。よいしょ。お前あれじゃん。ようよう、ようよう。
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat?
Logic error. She is not
今、
sleeping.
彼女は眠ってないぞ。
Come to take me out? Trying to snuff me out?
こっそり近づいて
Faggoty. Look at the ass on that.
セーブしてか。
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to sneak up on
あ、
me
やべえ。
again? Trying to snuff me out?
なんてこったい。あ、話せねえし。
It's been a week and now they show up?
なんかおるわ。
There must be another way into the building.
誰こいつ。
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
この寒い中、シャツのボタンを止めずに肌をあらわにしている。
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
別に面倒をかけるつもりはない。
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
だから警察として聞
Is
き
it
たい。
really that important? Alright, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
例の吊るしの件で何か知ってることはないか。
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last
先週
Sunday?
の日曜日どちらにいらっしゃいましたか？
You already asked me that, didn't you?
前にも同じこと聞かなかった？
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
そうなのか？
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
もっと筋肉質な人。
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look,
A downy blanket of white to cover up the miserable poverty.
You didn't answer the question. What were...
I had a friend over.
家に友達を呼んだよ。
It was my Sunday friend.
サンデーフレンドだよ。
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals.
その友達の本
Watching
名は？
He doesn't reply. Gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, snow
名前
continues.
教えてくれないか？
My name is Martin Martinez.
まるまる、まるまる、まるまる。
That's definitely not his real name.
違うんだ。
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
Ask him again.
もう一度聞くぞ。
And I really need to finish this cigarette.
わかった。
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
説得。
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the
ど
curtain.
こか別の場所でまた。会えないか。
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding. There's snow gathering.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
お、バルコニーの喫煙者。いいぞ。
He's gone.
あと追って行き先を
No
確かめ
point
るん
in
だ。
running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
ではこのまま諦
He
める
could
と。
be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that
一応手が
stone
かり
right
残
over
して言って
there.
くれたな。そこの石に注目するよう。小さな石。
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
これ？
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleep.
Nice.
There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
鍵。
This must be for the front door. Pity he doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments and the man
Do
can
it
be in it.
safely,
We'll
yeah,
just
of
have to go in and see.
サングラスだ。
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of... Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise. No reply.
チェーンカッターって持ってたっけ？何これ？何これ全然わからんぞ、このシステム。お、すげえ、6リアルも。これでカセットテープが買える。
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the pad.
なんでこんなに小銭が落ちてんの
？Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
いくつか聞きたいことがある。
Go ahead then. What do you want?
She's the cleaning lady. She
20
knows
代
the
半ばぐらい
floor
の
and the
黒髪の細
residents.
身の若い男を探しているバルコニーでタバコを吸ってたや
Yes,
つだ。
yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying.
What's he in trouble for?
いや、そういうわけだ。彼の部屋知ってるか？
Talk?
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room
28 号
28.
室。
Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Ask away, policeman.
シンディについ
The
て話してるかい？
artist? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean. She leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can. People come and go. I don't.
They probably just moved or died. Hopefully somewhere else.
昭
Oh,
和
that one is a scientist. I think he studies astrology. Something to do. That's what I said. Astrology.
The lieutenant shakes his head as though to say, let it go.
No one lives there. It's been impossible. I would know if so. Maybe it's those countercultural people again.
いいだろ
Breaking into a house like it's a great young people.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks.
I'm no one. If you can call, it's barely been.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while.
う。15室じゃあ見てみるか。ここだっけ？
You hear someone walking around inside. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to a poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
警察だ、ここを開けろ。
Do I have to open the door? Do you have a warrant? I'm not up.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally
まさか
any
この部屋は
reason.
空き室のはず。まさか不法侵入じゃないだろうな。
Excuse me?
そんなわ
Of
けないで
course
しょ。
not.
There's no sweet talking your way in there. Be official.
立場を利用しろ。
You have plenty of reason to enter.
不法侵入の疑いがある場合、令状は取
Oh,
る必要
come
だ。
on.
Well, that was easy.
That was smart.
「質の良さそうなマップです」。いただいてしまい。
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Boy, there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
パスポートを調べる。
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript meanness. Be friendly.
特に不備はないような。
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
ここで何してるか。
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed
どん
the
な人
place.
物が住んでたんだ？
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner, but that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that
廃
it?
墟みたいな部屋
Oh,
があっ
that's
たの。
another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned. And again, I have no idea how stupid. A hole in the wall. Can you build?
The sum must have been puny.
待ってくれ。
Don't
どう
ask
だ
me what happened with the wall. I have no idea. Both Both apartments are now
話
unrented,
は以
of
上だ。
course.
大した話じゃなかったな。上の階で上の階行きたいな。何この絵。
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram created.
あれ、これ上にはどうって。OK。お、こっち。金結構たまんね。金結構落ちてる。なんでか知んないけど。
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony.
Let's see if anyone's home.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
いいだろう。明日21日だ。明日の21日。
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big... Remember, tomorrow.
これね。難しいな、このゲームな。間違えた。よいしょ。 そこどうやって行くんだろう。
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Hmm. Ah, ここに来るんだ。ただね、これ。
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul. If
カセットテープは買えんな。カセットテープ買っちゃう？高いけど。
The boomboxes wait on the shelves, and your boombox, that gold.
And
here you are. Qualities.
The
tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine. The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, one bottle.
全然金になんねえな、期間。あったら自家製。すげえ。あ、でも流せねえ。しょうがないな。
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scattered. I'm Lena. My husband.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a...
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
文字通り全て忘れちまった。
You know where we are, right?
カフェテリアか
That's right. And where is the whirling in rags cafeteria? Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol. How would I even begin to tell you? I haven't seen very many other cities personally. Speaking of history, you know what year it is. That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Actually, we are not. You could say that about almost any other nation, but not Revachol. Try one more time. Oh, no. Nothing like that, dear.
She's trying to avoid the foreigner's part. This is because she's a woman. She may be lying to you.
Oh, dear. This is... But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Someone more educated in...
No. I'm not an encyclopedia.
Of course. Then, I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where... Of course, dear.
Yahoo! あ、なんかここ開いてんじゃん。
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This, as you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign... Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Goransi Kote. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes.
用事は済んだと思う。なんだよ。
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. The cobalt blue's old cobalt paint. It leads to a side. The door does not but
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care?
The winch. Outside. In the backyard. Remember? No?
Well, if there was a winch, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
メガ捜査だ。
Hardly. Anyway, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
あの後ろのドア、何あれ
Can I help you? Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
It's not a shaker. It's nothing.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little
あんた
shaker?
はバーテンダーじゃないか
No. That's right. I'm the cafeteria manager. I'm glad we cleared that.
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police
お前に
stuff.
他の用
Like
が
what? Another thing. Great.
厨房の
I
奥に
love
ある
those.
謎の鋼鉄製の青いドア
Oh
が
yes, that door. Sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
何があるのか知ってるか
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like some boring story.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not
ドアの穴
good.
が気になってんだ
Fine,
ろ
okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
じゃあなはあやることがなくなってきた
The door is closed. Still no answer. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. This door can only be opened. The bed is cold and not particularly.
まだ休む時間じゃないとか言われて今日なんもねえな
The worker is in a deep slumber. An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. Silence. No one answers your call.
これ
What do you see?
Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck about it? Probably climbed. You had Kuno. I don't know. Mesco.
There is no Night City anywhere.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kuno.
You're testing. Get lost. Kuno doesn't.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because there's a secret door hidden behind. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed?
よしよしよし。いいぞ。
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Is it? Kvalsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here. What are we doing? We're awfully... Or it could be that we are just exploring. The cloak? I do think it's your... Well, it doesn't seem too...
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pocket...
やったらダメージ受けんだろうな。
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed a... You could have died there. Shit, 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 shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our...
Hey, hey! What happened? I understand. We can always come back when you are feeling better.
Be still, my beating heart. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's stuck. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. But that there was an interesting find. An alternative path into the harbor that the kid uses. Well done.
What? ここが限界か。